Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and today I'm going to be playing some Hog Mortar. In my last video, you guys spoke, and a lot of you said that you want to see Hog Mortar, as well as some other decks, so we are going to be playing some other ones this week. But first off, we are going to do Hog Mortar. Now, I made my own version of Hog Mortar. It was very similar to the deck I showed you guys in that last video, but I did make a couple adjustments just because, you know, I felt like it would be best to do so. I think the adjustments I made are pretty good. So we are using Mighty Miner. Now, if you don't have your Mighty Miner leveled, you could also use Valkyrie if you want to. That would be a pretty good option, but, you know, you can kind of mess around with that. We are using Evo Snowball. That was a crazy lightning, but we do get some nice hog damage. And the reason why I'm using the Mighty Miner though is because I really like that 3-card cycle. But you could also, you know, if you want a champion in this deck, you could get rid of Musketeer and you could use Little Prince or something and then mess around with the Evos. And then we do also have the skeletons in this deck just because I feel like they help defend the mortar pretty well. Now, the biggest thing I'm going to say with this deck though, guys, is make sure that you're using it more like a mortar deck than a hog deck first, just because you'll find that you're going to fall behind against your opponent quite a bit if you're using it like a hog deck first, just because it doesn't have that same quick cycle. You know, you'll fall behind in Elixir a little bit just because you don't have the same cheap cards to make those really good trades. Obviously, you can make really good trades with this deck. I'm not saying you can't. It's just a little bit different. I'm going to ignore that Witch, and then let's go ahead and pop the Mortar here as well. We're also using our Snowball as much as we can because we want to try to take advantage of that Evo. That is a crazy Lavahound that he's going to hit us with right there. So I'm going to go ahead and just play the Musketeer, and then ooh, this is kind of annoying actually. Let's get the Mighty Miner there. I don't know if I caught that Musketeer cake. I'm very glad that we did. So the Mighty Miner will take out that Musketeer, and then how do we want to do this? Let's wait and see what he does to counter the Mighty Miner. Actually, I'm gonna give it a second. Do I want to pop the ability? I don't think I will. I think I'll get more damage out of the drill there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just do this, and then let's actually even just play some bats right there on those skeleton dragons just to slow them down a little bit. Then I'm gonna pop the mortar right here, and then let's go ahead and play the Hog Rider into the opposite lane and deal with that. He's going to play the Inferno Dragon. I'm going to just play the Evo Musketeer. It's not the greatest use of the ability, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's just worth getting it down there, honestly. And then I'm going to play the Mighty Miner right here to help out with that Witch. Let's get some bats down as well. We have to remember he does have the lightning, but we are back to a Musketeer again. So once he pops that lightning, we should be okay. And then honestly, I'm going to giant snowball that Musketeer away. Let's take that tower. Boom. We're in a good position there. Both towers are down, so let's give him a good game and let's give him a good luck. Alright guys, next matchup, let's go ahead and just play the Hog Rider here first play. Now, are you guys excited for the 20-win challenge? I know I'm looking forward to it. That was a crazy first play for Lavahound. Holy crap. Okay. I think we're definitely going to take this tower. The mortar might have been a bit of an overplay. Actually, I don't think so. Ooh, this is just not going to be fun though. Let's play the bats first, and then let's play the Musketeer here. He'll probably play his dragons or something to deal with that. That is absolutely diabolical this way that this guy is playing. Okay, I'm going to snowball all of this. We just wanted to make sure that we hit the balloon as well. We got to make sure that Inferno Dragon doesn't lock on. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold up. This guy is absolutely crazy. This guy is a madman. Let's pop the Mighty Miner ability here just to be annoying. And oh my gosh, we missed the Inferno Dragon. So let's get some bats here so that we don't lose this tower. He also has Dark Prince. That's pretty crazy. I think we'll take the Dark Prince dash, unfortunately, but that's okay. Because we got a very good damage lead there. The Mighty Miner was a bad play there. I don't know why I popped the ability there. That was not the smartest thing. I think I was just distracted talking about the 20-win challenge with you guys. But this is karma for this guy for playing that Lavahound first play. But yeah, let me know how you guys are feeling about the 20-win challenge. Are you guys excited? I know I'm going to make a lot of content on it. For any of you guys that have been watching me for a really long time, actually when I started my channel was when the first 20-win challenge happened, and that was a really fun time for me on Clash Royale. So hopefully we can get some nice luck in the 20-win challenge. The only thing I have to say is, you know, I choke. I get to like 15 wins, and then, you know, I just absolutely get super nervous or something, and I choke, and I end up getting slammed. I go like 15-0, and then I become 15-3. It's brutal. So we'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and let's play the Snowball here to get rid of those lava pups. The Mighty Miner's tanking. I'm not going to pop the ability this time because I think we learned our lesson on that. And then we can go ahead and play the Mortar here. This guy's deck is going to be really scary in double elixir. I'm a little bit worried about the double elixir play. So I think once he Lava Hounds again, the best thing that we can do is, as we voice crack twice in a row, holy crap, okay. But I think the best thing we can do is just try to cycle our Musketeers really quickly, get that 3-card cycle down with the Mighty Miner as well. So I'll play the Mighty Miner now because we'll have the 3-card cycle, so we can get multiple Musketeers down when we need to. And then I'm literally just going to start the Evil Musketeer now, actually, and then Let's play the mortar here. Hopefully he doesn't have like lightning. He's gonna go for a really big push here, I can already tell. We could do like the mighty miner opposite lane strategy if we have to, if it comes down to it, but I think we're okay right now. I'm gonna save the Evo Snowball here. Let's wait to play our second Musketeer, because he just uses arrows now. Let's do it. And then I'm gonna Snowball. Let's pull that Dark Prince all the way back and get all of that stuff just out of the way. I love Evo Snowball, holy crap. Okay, and then the two Musketeers are like a firing squad. They're gonna take all of that out, so let's give him a good game, let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next match. Alright guys, next match we're up against Jux Flux. That's actually a pretty cool name, to be honest. I feel like that's a fun name. What are your guys' Clash Royale usernames? I'm curious if anybody's got something witty. Pretty crazy lightning there by Jux Flux. I'm not too sure what was up with that, but I guess you know what, actually it's not a bad counter because he gets some tower damage. We come out on top though, and we are 2 elixir ahead as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and Hog Rider here, and let's get some bats behind the Hog Rider just to be annoying and see what he does. Skeleton King. Okay, hold up, this is Skeleton King lightning. I'm not 100% sure. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna Egolem here, or Mighty Miner there, sorry. And then let's go ahead and let's pop that, and then let's pop the ability as well to help deal with the Night Witch and everything, and then I'll get some bats down here. We do have the Musketeer going into that lane. He's gonna play the Bomber there. I'm gonna go ahead and Hog Rider opposite lane there, and hopefully we can get some damage. He played the Bomber there, so I just figured it wasn't worth playing a Hog Rider into the Bomber. And then depending on what, okay, because he just panic played the Night Witch, this is where you know that you're slamming your opponent. And so what you want to do is, I'm going to mortar opposite lane now, just because I know I have the elixir advantage. Unfortunately, it's going to lock onto the Night Witch, but that's okay because it just stops him from being able to play anything else, because he had to play that Skeleton King. Then I could play the bats right here on the Skeleton King. We're still going to get a mortar shot. He's going to pop the Rage on our bats, so I can just Mighty Miner. If he pops the ability, I think we should be fine using our Snowball, but regardless, he doesn't. So now we have a Mighty Miner coming in, and then literally we can just wait and see what he does. If he plays a counter on it, we can make it go the opposite lane. If it gets on the tower, we're going to take it. I'm going to pop the ability just because I think we're going to get some really nice damage out of that, and I'm not 100% sure if the Mighty Miner ability was going to speed up in time for that. Let's play the Musketeer here, and then I'm actually going to play the Mortar right here to help deal with that. And then let's go ahead, let's pop the Snowball, and then just to get rid of the Evo Bomber there. My Night Witch is now down, so that's a pretty easy defense. And then I can just play the Skeletons right here actually to deal with that. Let's go ahead and let's play the Hog Rider along with some bats there. We do have to be just very careful because he's going to go for one big push, I can already tell, and that's going to be pretty scary. Let's get the Mighty Miner cycle going here just to get that onto the same lane, and then let's Evo Snowball just to push all of that backwards so that we have a little bit of extra time to defend. Because he popped the ability, I'm going to Earthquake here, and then let's go ahead and pull with the Mortar. That is a beautiful defense. I'm so happy about that. And then let's get another Musketeer in the middle here just to help out with the one side as well as the Egolem. He went for the Rage prediction there. That didn't work out too well. I'm going to Hog Rider into the opposite lane here just to deal with that, and then we can Earthquake on this side as well. And then we might as well Snowball onto the Bomber just to get rid of it, and that's going to be a really nice win. So let's give him a good game, let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next match. Alright you guys, last matchup of the video. This guy has Little Prince. Let's play the Mortar into the opposite lane there so that we don't have to deal with that Little Prince there. It's always nice to see Little Prince. I feel like it reminds me of the good old days when Little Prince was crazy in Mortar. I'm sure all of you guys absolutely hated it, but you know, I was able to capitalize off of that Little Prince a little bit there, so that was always nice. Ooh, we're up against Balloon. Okay, that's going to be this is one of those matchups that's actually pretty stressful, because I feel like whenever you're playing against Balloon Cycle, like if you're not playing a perfect game, you're just going to play from behind 24/7, and it's so stressful. So you know, we'll see how that goes. We do have bats and we do have Musketeer though, so that is the one redeeming grace, that we have a little bit of stuff that can deal with it, I think. Let's Hog Rider into the opposite lane there, because I don't want him to play Balloon with that Ice Golem really easily. And then let's just kind of wait and see. He's probably got Evo Snowball if I had to guess what his other spell is. I'm going to go ahead and play the Mortar right here, and then let's just wait and see what he does. Little Prince, always a good play. I don't want to play my bats or anything quite yet. Let's play the Musketeer here, because I think we should be able to cycle to a Hog Rider in time, if I'm not mistaken. We can play the Skeletons there, and then do we want to hog? You know, I'm ready to be hurt, so let's go ahead and do this, and then let's go ahead and Hog Rider. Please get in front of the Musketeer. There's the Snowball. That actually helped us out a little bit. So we have the Musketeer and the Hog Rider. He's going to pop the Evo Skellies, so that we're not going to get any damage out of that. Are we lucky enough that we don't have to counter that? I'm going to play with fire here and not counter those Evo Skellies. Oh my goodness, it's going to be close. Don't hit. Oh my gosh. Okay, that could have been really depressing if that got a hit. Okay, I'm going to start the Mighty Miner in the back. Do I want to snipe? Let's play the Musketeer here. Is that actually going to lock onto the balloon? Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, hold up. But now we have to Snowball, so let's go ahead and do that just to make sure that that balloon doesn't get anything crazy. I was about to say, if we're not hitting the balloon anymore, I'm going to be absolutely depressed because that looked like it was going to be close there for a second. Let's pop the Mighty Miner ability there just to deal with all of that. I'm going to Earthquake, and then why don't we go for a Hog Rider here? Because we do have the Evo Snowball. I'm going to go ahead and just predict whatever he's going to play. So we're going to catch the Little Prince. We're going to pull him away from the Hog Rider, which is amazing. And then let's cycle the skeletons here. And why don't we cycle a Musketeer onto this side? Because we do have the bats, and we do have the Mighty Miner as well there. So we can use that. We have the Snowball, so let's just wait a second. Let's go ahead and Snowball all of this back. And then, ooh, I'm going to have to play the Mortar to catch that balloon, actually. That was, honestly, starting the Musketeer in the back like that maybe wasn't the right play, but that's okay. We can deal with that. I'm going to just wait a second. Do I want a Hog Rider into all of this? Let's pop the ability there. And then let's go ahead, let's Musketeer right here. Let's get some skeletons down onto that, and then let's pull the balloon. Let's see if we can pull it towards the bridge, so hopefully we can get some nice damage there. Mighty Miner is on the tower, so we'll get some damage out of that. That is nice. And then watch this. Okay, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. Let's wait for that building. It's not coming out. Let's go ahead and let's just pop the Earthquake just to be safe, and we are going to get the win there. Let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. You're all beautiful.